Hi, I'm Johanna Rothman, and this is my January 2023 Pragmatic Manager Newsletter. This one's a long one, so settle in or put it on 2x for you to listen. 3 secrets to manage multitasking, even when more senior people insist. Ginny, a project manager, had a frustrating meeting with her boss, Henry, the VP of Engineering. His exact words to her were, "I don't care how you get it done, but we need all of these 2 feature sets done now." She explained she needed more teams to finish the work. Otherwise, people would be multitasking. He shook his head. "No way. We can't hire anyone else, and we need everything done now." She tried several more times, but Henry would not budge. He wanted all of it done, and now. Ginny knew Henry's request for multitasking would slow everything down, but she had options to finish the most critical work. She started by asking the project team to divide into 2 independent teams. Divide a larger team into 2 teams. The original team had 12 people. In my experience, teams of 12 people have difficulty gelling, and this team certainly did. They worked as a team of 4 and a team of 8. Ginny gathered everyone and explained the problem, that Henry needed all of it and now. She said, "If you're willing to divide into 2 teams, each team can take its own feature set. We might be able to give him more of what he needs." The 12 people discussed, as they usually did, with 4 people talking and 8 people listening. The 4 people said, "We need one more person to join us." Nobody wanted to. The loudest person of the 4 said, "Fine, we'll just do it without you." Then they all left the room to organize their work. Parenthetical. Yes, I worked with people just like this. The 8 remaining people laughed and then discussed what they had to do to finish all their work. The 2 teams worked in parallel on the 2 feature sets. After 3 weeks, the teams realized that the feature sets were not independent. To finish this work, the teams had to collaborate. It was time to use 1-week time boxes to make progress. Time box some work with all the people. The 12 people returned to working together. Ginny spent most of the next 3 weeks on 2 critical jobs: supporting all 12 people as they managed their interpersonal relationships, working with the product manager to refine more of the feature sets and keep the 2 feature sets independent and discrete. That's when Ginny introduced the idea of right-sizing stories. See how to right-size your stories for better predictability. Link in the comments below. Ginny suspected Henry didn't really need all the features, but the more stories they could finish, the better everyone would be. And she was sure that when she told Henry they needed more time, he would want to know how much more work remained. When each team right-sized their stories, she would have more predictability about the remaining work. By the end of 3 weeks, each team still had way too much work remaining. It was time to alternate short time boxes on each feature set. Alternate short time boxes with everyone to progress a little. By the end of those 3 weeks, the 12 people had made some peace with each other, and everyone had a much clearer idea about both of the feature sets. But Ginny did not see how to achieve Henry's demand for all of the work. She met with Henry again, and he continued to demand all of it. She asked all 12 people to work together in 1-week time boxes, first on one feature set and then on the other. Here's what that looked like. Week 1, everyone worked on feature set A. Week 2, everyone worked on feature set B. Week 3, everyone returned to feature set A. Week 4, everyone returned to feature set B. By the end of 4 weeks, they had completed enough of the work that the 12-person team split back into the 4 and 8-person teams, who then worked independently. Secrets to avoid multitasking. Ginny was able to avoid multitasking by using each of these secrets. Divide a larger team so smaller teams can focus on one project or feature set at a time. As a team, collaborate on one feature at a time. As a team, alternate work on each feature set. During this project, no one multitasked. While the people did not deliver everything Henry wanted, they did deliver most of it. And once Henry realized what they did deliver, he realized he didn't need all of it. Multitasking is the fastest way to slow everything down. That's because teams have too much work in progress, which slows throughput of everything. You can avoid making everything late with at least one of these secrets, even if senior people insist on multitasking. As for the other problems in this newsletter, consider reading Reframe the How Much Conversation to How Little to address the all of it problem. See Practical Ways to Lead and Serve Others for Ginny's team-based approach to managing this group of people. Manager Project Portfolio discusses why Henry had these problems and how managers can stop the need for multitasking. And Manage It, your guide to modern pragmatic project management, has more defensive portfolio management for project and program managers. The rest of the newsletter is in the link below. Thanks for listening, and like and subscribe, all that good social stuff, and I'll see you next month.